352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater.
Hello Gorgeous.
All right, it's 4 minutes after 8 o'clock, 64 degrees here at the studios of The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. The forecast calls for beautiful day, partly cloudy skies, highs around 83 degrees. That's kind of cool, isn't it? No mention of rain in today's forecast, nor tomorrow's. Wednesday, there's a 50% chance, but Thursday and Friday, also no mention of rain, and temperatures not reaching 90 at all this week, according to this forecast. So it's a little bit more of a reminder that it is October, the middle of October. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
We're good. Where are you?
I'm in Ocala, on my way to taking my kids to school.
All right. There's a couple things I wanted to ask you about today, but let's do the blood stuff first. How is the blood supply?
We're okay. We need Rh negative units. I know you've been saying that a lot, but we also need A positive today. So had a lot of A pos users, which is kind of rare. So just get out there and give the gift of life, and please donate blood. Each donation saves 3 lives.
There you go. Takes you 30 minutes. I used to say 20, but I think that it could be 20. I think I've done it in 20, but that's rare.
Yeah, it just all depends on how fast it takes you to get through the questions and the physical. So,
and those girls can ask those questions quickly.
Well, we tell them to ask them so that you can understand them. But
well, I can understand. It's amazing how the human ear can hear quickly, you know? Isn't it amazing? Yeah. Like when radio stations use that software that speeds up the spoken word.
Sure.
You still know what they're saying. There's a commercial that's running right now. They did that on purpose, and you can understand exactly what's being said.
Absolutely.
Even though you couldn't speak that fast in real life. By the way, you know how when you breathe in helium and you speak, you get a higher voice?
Right.
Did you know there's another inert gas, in other words, it's not harmful if you breathe it in, that is heavier than air, that if you breathe it in and speak, you'll get a deeper voice?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were showing it on one of the segments of Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show. He had some guest scientist on there, and he had a bucket full of this heavier than air gas, and he filled the fish tank with it, and you could float boats in it. You could. It was very cool. All right, so there was a story in the news about the monorail in Disney World, and the monorail got stuck for 2 hours. Yesterday or Saturday, and they had no electricity, so the people who were in the monorail had no air conditioning. And so now the talk...
That's worse than waiting in line, isn't it? That's like worse than waiting in line at, Space Mountain.
Right. That's what I was thinking. That is worse. Especially, I mean, those little compartments in the monorail, they're kind of tiny. You know, if you're sitting in there and it happened to be sparsely populated, then I guess it wasn't so bad. But sometimes it's packed. Sometimes you're standing. Sometimes there's no place to sit. You just stand because you figure it's a short ride, right?
Yeah, and it all depends on the time of the day too, right?
Anyway,
if you're in that thing at like 2 o'clock, it's all glass, and it's just going to get all that heat's going to build up.
Can you imagine that? Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, there was a time when It's a Small World, the ride It's a Small World, got stuck for 40 minutes. And a guy on that ride sued Disney and got $8,000 for being stuck for 40 minutes.
Well, I wonder how they came up to $8,000.
I don't know. But he didn't use the angle. His lawyer didn't use the angle that he was stuck for 40 minutes. The lawyer used the angle that he was handicapped, and they got him last. And Disney's response was they had to get special equipment to get him because it was because of the water. Because Small World is in water, so they had a reason for it taking 40 minutes. Others were able to be evacuated sooner because they weren't handicapped and the water was not a problem. But for this guy, it was a problem. They had to get some kind of device or something. Anyway, he got $8,000 from it. So, so I was wondering, what do you think would be fair? And then I want to share with you some other compensations and consolations that I think are kind of fun.
All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
And I think Robin's going to be in here soon. I think she went to make a phone call, but anyway, probably my. But anyway, so I mean, what would you think would be fair?
It's amazing how distracted you get when Robin isn't there.
Very distracted. It's always distracted.
I know. You're like, I can't get through this. Where's Robin?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I do. Yeah. But I mean, what would you do? What would you think was fair compensation?
I mean, if you're stuck on, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't sue anybody if I'm stuck on this small world.
No, I wouldn't.
No, but I mean, like on the monorail, I mean, you know, the thing about that is it's expensive, and you have a limited amount of time to spend at the park.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that would be the part that you couldn't get back. So, yeah, I would probably want like a season pass or something like that, so I could come back and make up that time.
Right. Or
even that in itself is expensive. Yeah, I would hope that Disney would make the offer, right?
When
so that you wouldn't have to go and fight with them.
Right. Well, when we went to do the broadcast from Hollywood Studios with Joe, the Disney people were able to take us to the front of the line, get straight onto a ride that they wanted us to talk about. And I said, gosh, wouldn't it be great if this was the way every ride was? You just walk straight to the front of the line. And I think that's quicker. That's quicker than Fast Pass, right?
Oh, I'm sure it is. I mean, if you get hand escorted, here's the problem with that. All right, and I actually have thought about this a lot. I don't mind Fast Pass, but I really believe that waiting in the line, if it's like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, that's not a big deal because you're constantly moving. But I really believe that waiting in line is part of the experience. So, and because it builds some good family bonding, and I mean, to me, I would probably, you spend more time with your family waiting in line than you do at any other time during those park visits.
That's a good point.
So
yeah.
I've never minded waiting in line. So plus they have sometimes the best part is when you're walking up and you see all the little things that they put out to entertain you while you're going.
Wow, you've got a good attitude.
The whole story.
You've got a good attitude. So,
yeah.
Okay,
when I go to a park, I always try to have that mindset that all right, waiting in line isn't a bad thing.
But do you have a limit? Like they put signs up at the end of the line that says, wait from this point 2 hours, wait from this point 45 minutes. Do you have a limit that you say, okay, I'm not waiting in that line?
Each ride is different. So I'm not gonna wait an hour and a half for Mr. Toad's Adventure. But I'd probably wait 90 minutes for Space Mountain or something like that, Toy Story 2 or
what was
Toy
the one
Story
in
Ride.
Epcot, Robin? Was it Soaring?
Soaring, yeah.
Soaring, when we went to Epcot, had a 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
And I said,
really cool ride though.
And so I never went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really cool ride.
2 hours.
Yeah.
You're flying around.
Standing in line.
But you have to have the mindset that when you go there, you're going to wait in line, and that's a part of it. I would wait 2 hours for the safari at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, I mean there are ones that I would wait for. So, but again, I've always looked at it as all right. I get to spend 2 hours talking to my family.
I can remember.
It doesn't really bother me.
Were we talking to you the other day about going the day after a heavy drinking holiday?
No.
That was Tom, I think.
Okay, so there was a report that said if you go to Disney or Universal the day after a drinking holiday, you'll have there'll be less crowds, the lines will be shorter. So like January 1st to be the day after a drinking holiday.
Day after Super Bowl, Tom brought up.
Day after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Day after St. Patrick's Day. I don't know how many people will actually do that, but
yeah.
But New Year's would probably be the best one. So if you go on January 1st, I don't know.
How about with New Year's Day? It's, I mean, I'll bet you that's a good day to go just because of all the football games and everybody who's in town in Orlando is there to watch the football games and not to go to Disney World.
Yeah. So anyway, I have an interesting thing here. Have you ever heard what's in the we're talking about compensation. the consolation is kind of it's a separate thing, but this is what I stumbled across. In the Oscars goodie bag, have you ever heard what's in the Oscars goodie bag?
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, there's some amazing stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
It is unbelievable.
$1,000 purses and shoes.
Yeah, not for the guys,
though. So
maybe for the guys.
No. I have a list of what was in this year's.
I'd give it to my wife. I would be a superstar.
Yeah, you would.
So I have a list here of the things that were in the 2015 Oscar goodie bag. I'll tell you what it was valued at. It was valued at $160,000.
Wow.
Can you imagine getting a goodie bag worth $160,000?
Gosh, wow.
All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Overall for Monday, looking partly sunny, should be a nice day with a high of 82 to 85 degrees. Then on Monday night, clear skies, a low of 57 to 64. For Tuesday, mostly sunny, a high of 84 to 87 degrees. And Wednesday looks nice with plenty of sunshine for the middle of the week with a high of 84 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Evan Duffy.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then, I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy. No longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind. With a custom treatment plan that really works, I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Hey, Robin, my friend's mother is getting out of the hospital and needs rehab before she goes home. Do you know of a rehab you'd recommend?
Sure. Our friend Jan Marino works at Palm Garden, and she's always talking about the work they do there.
Great idea. I'm going to call Jan right now. What's the number?
854-6262.
I'll call 854-6262, or I might just stop by Palm Garden. It's at the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Great. I'll go with you.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
When it comes to our health and well-being, there's new research showing that vacations are better for us when they include active adventures. In recent studies, students who chewed peppermint gum while taking a test felt more alert, got higher scores than those who didn't chew that gum. Number 3 sign of a midlife crisis, constant reminiscing about your 20s.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. Galen Unold is on the phone. Galen, today is Columbus Day. As a person of Native American heritage, do you have any opinions about that whole thing?
No, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that Columbus didn't discover the New World, but that's okay. I think everybody kind of knew it was there before he got there. He just kind of plotted the trip from Spain, so... Yeah.
But
doesn't bother me.
But there are more cities recognizing Native Americans today, officially. I guess the whole state of South Dakota has done this.
You said it's a holiday.
What are they calling it?
Well, there's
Indigenous Peoples
Day. Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a movement to actually do that, which is fine. You know, everybody should be recognized. I will tell you this. There was an article written on this weekend about how Stonich pulled back the money that he promised for North Marion High School. And the writer of that column used the word Indian giver. in the article, and my mom was furious. So
I bet she
called me,
was.
she goes, she's like, "Can you believe they said that?" And I'm like, "It doesn't bother me." And she's like, "Well, I'm offended." I'm like, "Well, you should do something about it." But it's amazing, and we were having this conversation. I'm like, why did that offend you? And it was just one of those conversations. And
but the term
didn't bother me,
but the
boy,
term
didn't bother her.
The term Indian giver is actually complimentary toward Native Americans. I don't know if anybody ever realized that. Huh?
Well, and I said the same thing. Okay, I said the exact same thing. I said this is more of a slur about what the government did to the Americans.
Because the giver, the one who gave to the Indians, is the one who's being slammed.
Yeah,
not the Indians. Yeah,
right.
And her reply was, yes, that's factually true, but for hundreds of years it was used as a slur against the Native Americans.
Right.
And that's the problem she had. She said that she should have been more careful using her words. And I said, Mom, I mean, now you're getting into political correctness and all the things that we talk about all the time and how sensitive people are. But there was no change in her mind. She was pretty upset about that.
Well, and I understand that because if the phrase Indian giver is supposed to be derogatory toward the giver, or in this case the non-giver, the one that didn't give what he was supposed to give, which was the government. But the world has turned it around to meaning if an Indian who gives you something will take it back. Right?
Yeah,
then,
it's not.
But that wasn't the original meaning of that phrase.
Exactly.
No, not at all. It's not going to change her mind, though.
No, I bet you won't.
No, it's very
All right, so the $160,000 worth of stuff in the Oscar goodie bag. You ready for this?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me tell you what was in there. There was a gift certificate from a psychic. Oh, big deal.
Oh, gee.
Oh, my gosh.
How much was that valued at?
$20,000. The psychic,
come on.
Alicia Cantor, fly to the celebrity's location, analyze their dreams, and teach them mind control. Oh, come on.
Oh, gee.
Well, make that
probably does more for the psychic's career than it does any of the...
Oh, my goodness.
I'm the celebrity psychic to the stars.
All right, so that $160,000 just got knocked down to $140,000.
Yeah, I don't go for that. That's ridiculous.
That's not $20,000 worth of anything right there.
No.
Let's see.
No, that's ridiculous.
Let's see. $16,000. Let's see. A weight loss pills and a robotic hair transplant system worth $16,000.
Oh, gee.
A robotic hair transplant.
That's not glamorous.
There's the orgasm shot, or the O shot, a procedure that rejuvenates and enhances the genital tissue of a woman.
Nice.
Oh, man.
What the heck is that? All right.
That's...
Nice.
There you go.
There's the $4,068 of non-invasive wearable liposuction treatment devices.
Oh my gosh.
Wearable liposuction devices?
Non-invasive wearable liposuction treatment device by Ventura Lipolite. It sells for $4,068.
I can just wear this thing and it sucks the fat out of me. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
You'll see these women walking down the street, and all of a sudden their dresses and hips will be moving. They'll be gyrating. Like, what the heck is going on down there?
That is crazy. Okay.
That's so far nothing I would like to have.
No, that's like a nutty thing. That's like that apple butter that you're supposed to rub on your belly to get skinny.
Yeah, exactly. And then put that belt on.
We had our share of nutty businesses when we had that radio shopping show thing going on.
Those were crazy. That was just so ridiculous.
Here's a good one. A year's worth of Audi car rentals, which is worth $20,000.
That's okay. I'm in.
That's okay. That's a good one.
There you go.
A year. I wonder what that means. I wonder if that's like 3 or 4. Or,
yeah, really.
I don't know.
And if you're limited the mileage?
It was a private tour of a sea salt preserve in the south of France.
Yeah, but do they pay for airfare?
$1,548.
Again, they probably. I'll figure the rest out.
A tour of a sea salt preserve.
Yeah, but they probably don't even pay for airfare.
But still, who would want to go to that?
Yeah, I know.
2 6-packs
Say that again?
A private tour of a sea salt preserve in the south of France.
The south of France? I would go.
It includes lunch.
France is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'd go to the south of France.
Yeah, but they probably don't pay for the airfare though, so you gotta
how much
fly
is it?
over there.
How much is it valued at?
$1,548.
Yeah, it doesn't include airfare, but you can get airfare over there. And once you're over there, you'll have a good time.
But a sea salt, I wouldn't. Okay, 2 6-packs of naked luxury condoms.
There you go.
They're valued at $56.
If they don't say Trojans,
look, there's a lot of post parties apparently these people have to deal with.
Let's see. There was okay. Oh, in order to be part of this, you have to pay $4,000 to get your merchandise put in there.
Oh,
wow!
Of course.
Gosh.
Ellen DeGeneres donated 10,000 meal donations for animal shelters, so animal meals.
Oh, there you go. I'm for that.
So if you're an Oscar nominee and you win or don't win, I guess either way you get this 10,000 meals. What do you do with them?
Yeah.
Give them to your local humane society. They all live in the same town. That humane society is well taken care of.
That's right. Exactly.
Wow. Dove and Dove Men and Care dry spray antiperspirants.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things on here.
$4,000 to get your deodorant in the bag.
There's a pair of Ibiza Soul flip-flops.
Okay.
I'll take them.
I don't like flip.
There's Nap Anywhere, the portable head support pillow.
We call those neck pillows.
So far, this bag contains a lot of tacky things. Let me tell you, nothing classy so far.
It's a goodie bag.
They have a necklace called Lat and Low. Lat and Low. It's a custom necklace and bracelet with latitude and longitude coordinates inscribed.
That's very good. Very useful.
What do you use that for?
Is it diamonds?
No idea.
It tells you where you are.
Sometimes that's important, Larry.
Archibald's Next Big Thing. It's the first illustrated children's book by Emmy Award-winning actor Tony Hale. He's got his book in there.
Yeah, I haven't heard of who Tony Hale is, and he won an Emmy.
Oh, here's the kind of stuff we could give away: Dunkin' Donuts certificates. Dunkin' Donuts certificates.
There you go. We could put our CD in there, but we don't have $4,000 to give them to accept our CD.
Labeline Natural Mediterranean Sea Salts, another sea salt thing from the south of France.
I like it.
This is not a classy goodie bag
Again,
at all.
if you're going to the south of France, you can do all of this at the same time.
That's right.
Oh, here's a good one: an Italian luxury hotel package, the Tuscany Villa Armina.
Oh, I'm in.
Plus the Grand Hotel Tremezzo Lake Como and Grand Hotel Excelsior Vittoria Gulf of Naples.
Oh, there you go.
I want to go there.
Well, you can walk around in your flip-flops.
Those flip-flops are actually really nice.
Really?
They're really nice.
They're comfortable?
Do they still hurt your toe?
They do mine.
know,
I can't wear them.
This sounds like you're fragile. No.
So the Dove dry spray antiperspirants sell for $5.50, but the company paid $4,000 to have them put in there.
Yep.
Well, it's just a promotion. They want their product in front of celebrities.
Well, $4,000 to put it in there.
Just to think, $4,000 is if one of those celebrities takes a selfie of them with the product, and it goes onto their social media page. That's all that is. That more than covers it.
Wow. So there you go.
That's it?
Well, no, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a Rocky Mountaineer luxury rail journey through the Canadian Rockies. There's the LG Tone Infinium stereo wireless headset.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Oz Naturals #1 selling anti-aging skincare brand on Amazon.com.
Boy,
There's
they're
just a whole lot of stuff on this list.
Wow.
There's a nostalgia basket, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Some pretzels, Posh Pretzels.
Oh, there you go. You can snack during
There's a
the
rechargeable Sonic toothbrush made by Pop Dental. There's the Coal and Canary.
We all need a coal and canary.
wooden wick candles. It's called the coal and canary.
Yeah, we learned about those.
When you have cancer.
Oh. And Max Martin luxury shoes handcrafted in America. Max Martin shoes.
I gotta send them a letter and tell them they gotta be more classy than that.
I doubt they even receive letters or read a letter.
Yeah. I'd say, look, I will help.
Show me the movie. It's a charades game. Show me the movie. All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today is we're actually at the centers. We're at the centers. So.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with the edges.
Yeah. Yes, the centers. Good
all right.
to go if you need help.
Have a great day, Galen.
All right, you guys are the best.
All right, we'll
Thank
be
you, guys.
Right back.
Bye, all.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. A Tennessee man is in custody after the fatal shooting of an off-duty police officer. It happened in the Memphis suburb of Cordova, outside the home of Officer Terrence Ulrich, whose uncle says the suspect is from the same neighborhood.
Just shoot, you got a gun, shoot. Going crazy. Scared right here.
Ulrich leaves a fiancée who's 4 months pregnant. If you plan to take a Southwest Airlines flight today, make sure you pack plenty of patience. Technical issues are causing delays that could have a ripple effect across the country.
Now, right now, Southwest is not saying what started the problem, what caused the problem, or when it could be resolved, but they're hoping to get it resolved as quickly as possible.
Robin Murdoch of Fox affiliate WJBK in Detroit. Southwest advising passengers to get to the airport at least 2 hours early and to print their boarding passes at home if they can. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon? Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroiled grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Want to learn more about your furnace or air conditioner? Tune in this Saturday for free tips and expert advice on how to get the most out of your heating and air conditioning system. Or get a free AC rejuvenation by being the first person to go to cleanmyac.com. That's cleanmyac.com. Saturday, free tips and expert advice on how to get the most out of your heating and air conditioning system. Or get a free AC rejuvenation by being the first person to go to cleanmyac.com. That's cleanmyac.com.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Do you drink bottled water because you don't like the taste of your water, or you suspect your tap water is unsafe?
Not anymore. I went to SafewayWater.com. They're offering a deal you simply can't refuse. Test drive a brand new drinking water or whole house water treatment system for 30 days. And if you like it, rental rates start at only $19 per month.
$19 per month?
That's right. This is a limited offer, so call Safeway Water at 855-999-SAFE. Safeway Water.
SafewayWater.com.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion. brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.